Hi, it's Celtic from Wicked Witch Productions. Gonna go over a few quick tricks for typefaces. Sometimes you like everything, but there's this little piece that bugs you. Like for me, I like this Jackie. I don't like the T across the top, so I'm gonna get rid of it. There's a couple different ways that you can do it, but the easiest way to do it is to edit your nodes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it. I am going to hit Control Q, which converts it to an outline. You can also do that with your object and convert to curve. And now if you look down here, it's a curve, it's no longer a typeface. I'm going to hit my shape tool, and you see it's got all the nodes. I'm going to scroll in a little bit to get tighter, zoom in rather. I'm going to highlight those and delete. I'm going to highlight these, delete. Still come in a little closer. I'm gonna get rid of those. Get rid of those. And now what I'm gonna do is click this very top one. And if you see, you have these lines that are coming out. This will bring this back in. This one's really up there. I'm gonna grab that arrow, bring this back in. I'll bring this in just a little bit to make it straight. Same with here. And then I can adjust this a little bit more. And that is it. Wham bam. That's it. One thing. Now, I'm going to flip this over to wireframe again so you can see how this overlaps. When you have this for printing, it doesn't matter because you're not doing anything other than print it. You'll never see it. But when you cut, like on a plotter, a Cricut, Silhouette, whatever you're using, those things need to be welded together or else they'll cut like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit Control K to break it apart. Then we're going to click on the A, the C. You're going to come up here to this is your weld button. You can also go to your object and shaping, and it gives you your options that are up here. So I'm going to weld that. I'm going to grab the K, weld that, grab the I, weld that. I'm going to grab the dot and weld that with it too, only because if you move something, you want to make sure it stays together. Grab that, group it. That is it for that. This typeface is called Scriptina. I love it. One of my favorite scripts when I have to do something fancy. But you see how it overlaps. Now you can do a couple different things. One, I'm going to play with this because I want to make it fancier. So we're going to click on this. We're going to break it apart first so the letters are individual. I'm not editing it in the font, so I don't have to convert it to outline. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make that a little bigger. So this is open. I'm going to grab these. I'm going to bring that in a little bit. I like them when they're a little closer and the loops are kind of overlapping a little bit. See now, like that looks like the spacing's the same. And the only thing that's overlapping are these two loops. You could get rid of the loop. I don't think you need to, so I'm going to leave it. But you would do the same thing that you did up here. You'd convert it to an outline, get rid of the extra nodes, and just play with the boxes to make sure that your curves are clean. That'll be in another lesson to go in depth with that. I think she's pretty, so let's go to, we have to weld them. I'm going to click that. This, object, shaping, weld. If it's not converted to outline, the weld box doesn't show up there, so that's not a big deal. Nothing else needs to be welded. That's it for that one. View, we'll go back to enhanced. It's nice and clean. I want to come down here to the sander. This typeface is called Catino. Catino, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. It's an older typeface. It's clean, it's got a little bit of dress up, but sometimes you want just a little bit of extra something. So what we're going to do is use a swash at the end. It's not on this typeface. However, you can add elements from a typeface because most typefaces have extra characters. You just need to know how to find them. So Corel has this neat tool. You go into your text, you pull up the glyphs, and it has all the type, like all your extra characters for foreign languages that you can use. But what's nice is Catano has a swash face also, and I can take it and drop the A and get rid of that one, and then it's just got a little bit of extra something. Now, this typeface does not have an italic, but I think I want to have it a little more italic. This little piece right here, click on, and you can pull it over just a smidge, just to give it a little bit. And you could do the same thing, like if you wanted to distort something, you could do the same thing. I could go like this. My corners are what rotate it. And that's all that you have to do. We'll see you next time.